Hey everybody, Andrew Gilliland here. It's been a minute. Um, I just kind of wanted to jump on here, do a quick episode of House of Gilliland, explaining what's going on. Uh, so I guess I'll start from the beginning. When I was 17, I decided on what I wanted to do for a real job in my personal life, and I was pursuing that. I remember walking back to the high school, and I saw my buddy David Johnson and Richard Neathammer, and they had a camera, and they were taping just random people at the office, and was like, and then they started taping me, and I remembered how much I loved filming stuff, how much I loved filmmaking. And I'd always spent my whole life watching movies, writing short stories. And it killed me because I had dropped out of the class that they were in because they made it look like an English class. They said this was going to be a serious class. And they were out and about during class time filming stuff with a camera. So I got right back into that class. And I was so happy I did that because me and Jesse, Jacob, and Ben, we started Zombie Crew Productions, and we started doing class, documentaries. We came up with the name from a Send More Paramedics song called The Zombie Crew. And so it's not a very original name, and it's a very unofficial company. It's something that I've been, farting off with for years now. So I went in the military after high school, and right when I got out of basic training, I was stationed in Mountain Home, Idaho. And I remember seeing YouTube for the first time. And I remember just thinking, wow, this is a huge platform for any schmuck to just, make videos. So I started practicing. I started tinkering with vlogs. I started tinkering with podcasts. We just started plugging away and just making, crazy short films. And I've been making silly little short movies ever since. For, well over 12 years now, I've been just farting off and practicing. We did make a short feature for the Zombie Crew in 2011. And then I just I haven't really been able to catch that light in a bottle again, if you will. Make another feature. It's been hard. And I'm now getting to a point where I'm growing up. I got a real job lined up. I'm finishing school. I'm doing grown up shit now. I've turned 30 in 2 months. So my days of making poo poo pee pee jokes and videos are over. So that's what's been going on. I used originally I used MySpace, and I would post bulletins with my videos, and all this shit was mostly for my friends. I would even make, if my YouTube started getting too popular, like my most popular YouTube had 250 subscribers at one point, and that scared me. So I would make a new YouTube and I never wanted over 100 subscribers. I just wanted a couple people to laugh at my stuff, kind of, tinker. I never was on YouTube to be famous. I never want to be YouTube famous. Like, that sounds awful to me. And I don't want that to be an insult to YouTubers, because I love YouTube. I think it's a great platform for filmmakers and whatnot. But I want to make crappy monster movies. I want, I definitely want to be like an underground filmmaker. I don't ever see myself making like Hollywood movies. I really don't want that. So I decided to kind of do a purge of all my stuff. I have a couple YouTubes, like I had all my vlogs, which was really cool, like, spanning like 10 years, just all the stuff I did, going to the Middle East, making a movie, all that stuff was really cool, and I still have those videos, but I'd like them to be more personal, like just for me. I don't know if that's selfish or not, but with my career choice, I need to be a little more careful with what I put out there with my name on it. And I kind of knew that there would always come a time when I was ready to be like a real filmmaker and make real movies and make real art. Up to this point, it's been practice. So I kind of knew this was coming, but fortunately the job I chose requires me to kind of clean up my act a little bit. So I got rid of my Facebook. I don't really need to be on social media at this time. When I get something going, when I get a new movie finished, or if I get a book written, I will find a way to advertise that. And you guys will, my friends and my internet friends, all you guys will be, I will contact you somehow. I will figure it out, because I don't forget people, and I love all of you guys. And I nothing bad is going on in my life. This is a good thing. I keep getting messages like, what happened? I'm not dying. Nobody's dead. Everything's really good. There's a ton of stuff I'd love to share with you guys, but at this point in time, I'm just finishing school, and I'm working on stuff. I'm trying to get a real career going, because I have mouths to feed now. I can't sleep on people's couches anymore. I can't fuck off anymore, basically. So, while I'm working on all this, I would like to get this podcast up and going again. I'd like to regularly talk to my filmmaking friends. We all have a vast knowledge of movies. And I know there's a lot of young people on YouTube who, I love podcasts. I like listening to radio, like talk radio a lot. And as somebody who wants to make, crappy monster movies, those are my favorite kinds of podcasts. And at the moment, there's not a podcast, like I like Red Letter Media. That's about it for me. So I'd like to get something like that going, where we're talking about, these old gems that a lot of you guys don't know about. I have a very huge collection of movies that some of you have never even dreamed of, and it would be fun to share a lot of that with you guys. And this is all stuff that inspires me to be a filmmaker. So if I can inspire the next big horror movie director, and he can make me movies that entertain me, that makes it all worthwhile. So as I already said, the poo poo pee pee joke videos are done. I can't put myself out there like that. Up to this point, it's been practice. One of my best friends, Zach, we've always talked when are you gonna take this garbage down? And it's gone to a point where a lot of my friends have real jobs and kids and stuff. We don't really want our kids knowing just how silly we can be, because you gotta be an adult. We have to be adults now. And I know that sounds horrible, and I've always been fuck the system, but I knew this was coming, and this isn't just for my chosen career in my personal life. This is to be a better filmmaker. I want to be taken a little more seriously, and I want to take it more seriously. So I am working on a feature eventually. Maybe it might take me the next 4 or 5 years to get done. I don't know. And then we'll get a new YouTube started, new company name, maybe make it an official company, make it a legit business. It's kind of my dream, is to have a legit filmmaking business going and producing other people's work, and just getting the goal is to it's the love of filmmaking, I don't care about money. That's why I'm trying to get a job in my personal life to handle the money aspect, and then I can just make movies for fun in my spare time. And the less I'm concerned about money, the less my movies will suck. I'm almost positive I'll be able to do whatever I want. And we're at a point in time where I can make whatever I want for very little money. My plans and my goals, the stories I've written are very simple horror movies. I like rubber monster movies. I really enjoy stuff like The Thing. The Thing is one of Carpenter's The Thing is one of my favorite movies. I like Cronenberg movies. I just like these monster movies. I love Godzilla. I think it would be amazing to make a giant monster movie. So I need to take that more seriously. And if it takes 4 or 5 years, if I'm alive in 4 or 5 years, then I will hopefully be pursuing this still. It doesn't matter if I never get to make another movie, because I got to make that one movie. I made one movie, and that's enough. But I still want to make more as long as I'm around. So, I am going to be gone for a little bit. But as of right now, I would like to get the podcast going a little bit better. We'll see when I get around to that. But just know that I love you all. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. And it's hopefully only going to get better from here. I would like to take it a little more serious. So as of the last couple months, the Zombie Crew Productions is done. I'm ending that. my date. I'm looking at it as my practice company. You know, is very unofficial, very silly stuff. I is great. That was like my film school. So now I'm looking at it like not only did I graduated college in my personal life, that was my college for my hobby, you know. So from this point on, I'm gonna be taking filmmaking a lot more serious, and I gonna try and get some real actors, real actresses, and stop bugging my friends so much. I'm hoping maybe going to I'm working on my bachelor's degree. I'm gonna be around a lot younger people. Maybe I can get them interested in helping me with my craft. But I just want to get on here and let you guys all know what's been going on. Why my Facebook just dropped off. Nothing bad. It's all good. And I will be back in one way or another. I will return to all of you. And just know I'm still on YouTube. I'm still commenting. I'm still watching your guys' videos. And I love watching all my peers succeed. You know, I enjoy watching a lot of my buddies make feature films. A lot of my friends that I've grown up on YouTube with are, you know, they're working professionally now, and that's badass. That makes me happy. I have one of my best friends. He just quit his actual like personal job because he's a full-time filmmaker now. He's doing advertising and marketing, and that is a beautiful thing to me. Like that makes me happy and gives me hope for myself. So that's all that's been going on lately. I'm just working towards school. I got a lot going on in my personal life, and I'm hoping to bring you guys some more monster flicks very soon. So and more podcasts as well. So we'll see in the future if I can get this up and going a little bit better. Thank you all for listening to me ramble on for a couple of minutes. I'll talk to you all soon. Goodbye.